I am starting a series on beginning Hebrew prayer. I hope to keep all of these lessons under 5 minutes. We're going to cover, at least to begin with, some basic morning blessings. So if you would like to join me, please feel free to do so. It's not going to cost you a thing. I am going to be recording in the mornings, hopefully, shortly after I finish my morning walk and come over to the college, and we will get started. This very first lesson is on Modeh Ani. It is a prayer that we use when we wake up. It's our way to connect with God in the Jewish faith. They refer to God as Hashem. To me, it means the name above all names. It refers to his character, the sum of his essence, of his being. So anyway, I like to kind of try and flip back and forth because I understand there are people from Gentile backgrounds, or maybe you have a Jewish background, but maybe you were raised in a non-observant home. So this is to help you to connect with God through Hebrew prayer. That's his holy tongue, Lashon HaKodesh, and it's a set-apart language for a set-apart people. Set apart, Kodesh, means holy, sanctified, unlike the rest of the world, dedicated to God. And if that's how you want to start your day, dedicating your day to God and connecting to him and staying connected, well, this is probably a good course for you. You've got to understand, you don't have to know any Hebrew. You don't have to know the Aleph Bet even yet. Transliteration is a great tool. It uses Hebrew sounds, but they're represented by English letters. And that can help you get started even if you haven't learned your Aleph Bet yet. So I can recommend a couple of wonderful sites to get you started if you've not learned the Aleph Bet. If you go to www.hebrew4christians.com, John Parsons is an awesome teacher. He's got a great website, absolutely free. And if you like it, you can hear each of the sounds for the prayers by simply clicking on the little audio button. Now, there's another source that I've used and still use today, and that's called, it's an inexpensive program. It's called holylanguage.com, and I am a friend of Izzy Abraham's and part of his tribe. And it's, as far as inexpensive, it's $30 a month, so that's basically $1 a day. And he will take you from learning the Aleph Bet through, he's got several different teachers. You can learn modern Hebrew if you're interested. You can learn more advanced Hebrew prayer. You can learn Hebrew grammar and learn to read the Bible in Hebrew. So these are all wonderful aspects of his Holy Language program, and I invite you to join along with him. And please, if you find his group through my recommendation and you decide to join, please don't forget to mention me, because I get a credit toward my tuition if you join. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Remember, Hebrew is read from right to left, English left to right. So we're going to go to the other side of the board, but I'm going to step back here. I've got my water bottle all set in case I need to use it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start this prayer off and say it to you as though I were praying it in the morning when I first wake up and I'm first cognizant of the fact that I'm awake. That way you can hear how it sounds from beginning to end in a normal flow. And then we'll go back and go over each word and its English equivalent. Mind you, it doesn't, a lot of the words don't translate into English quite as smoothly as you would like because there aren't English equivalents. So sometimes we have to place extra words in there so they make sense in an English sentence. So, but you'll get used to that over time. All right, let's go ahead and start the prayer. Modeh Ani lafanecha melechai vekayam shehekazarta binishmati b'chenla rabba emunateka. Okay, so if you look at this very first word up here at the top, we have the Hebrew letters. And right underneath that, we have how you would say this word if you were a man and speaking it, which would be modeh. You say this last bit with the E-H sound, modeh. It means thank in English. Modah, if you're a woman, this is the feminine version. Modah is what I would say since I'm a woman. Here's the Hebrew letters for Ani, Aleph, Nun, Yod. Ani is the transliteration. I is the English equivalent. Lafanecha. Here's a sound you're not familiar with. It's a guttural sound. You make it at the back of your throat as though you're going to try and cough up some phlegm. Ha, ha is how this sound is pronounced. Try not to slip into the easy English mode of saying k, because that's going to make you stand out to a native Hebrew speaker as an American, because I mean we really get lazy a little bit when it comes to learning other languages. So this should be lafanecha, okay? And another thing that's different from English to Hebrew is most of the time the emphasis is going to be on this last syllable. We tend to, with English, put emphasis on the middle syllable. So we might say lafanecha, but in Hebrew it's lafanecha. So we put more emphasis on the last syllable. And the English equivalent is before you. Melech, which means messenger or king. Okay, and the Hebrew letters, English. Chai, chai. Hear that ch sound at the back of your throat, which means life or living. Vekayam, this is a kuf, so it doesn't get a ch sound. Vekayam, and eternal. Shehekazarta. Here's that same sound as in the word chai, right? Okay. Shehekazarta. For you returned or restored or refreshed. Be means in or within, kind of implies within me. Mishmati, my soul. This I at the end indicates belonging to me. Nefesh is your soul, okay? So this is related to nefesh. Mishmati, my soul. Ba, there's our in again. B'chenla. In that ha, there's that same letter, just like in chai. B'chenla, in compassion. Rabbah, great. Emunatecha is your faithfulness. Okay, now I want to refer you back to a couple of words we've used, because you may have heard this. This is one of the first things that people learn in modern Hebrew when beginning to become familiar with Hebrew. Todah is related to Modeh and Modah. Todah, Modah, hear the similarity? It means, they both mean thank. Todah, Rabbah, means very much or greatly. So Toda Rabah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me with this quick lesson, and I hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead and share it with your friends, and feel free to join me next time. If you would like, I will try to accommodate some lessons to times when some of my students may be able to get together and join me, because that's the whole point of using Google Hangouts. And I may use Periscope as well in the future. So please join me and let's learn some Hebrew prayer and have an awesome day. God bless you all, and goodbye.